Hey everybody, this is Father Sean for another episode of the Couch Chat. So we're here in the last week of June, getting ready for July 1st, which is the official merger date of our parishes. And maybe just a couple things to note, and hopefully we're getting some information out about this in different ways. But one is July 1st. So what do we do with our envelopes, our collection envelopes, as we get to the 1st of July? Basic thing, keep using your envelopes, right? We're not going to get new envelopes because we'd have to buy a whole nother year's worth of envelopes. We kind of realized that last year when we were going through all of this. But we'll get new Holy Face of Jesus envelopes on January 1st at the end of the financial year. So use your same envelopes for the next 6 months. But if you would, make your checks out to Holy Face of Jesus Parish. That'll make things much easier for us in terms of cashing checks and that sort of thing, getting them in the right bank account. So, and then the other thing, maybe the more fun thing, our finances are fun, and they're very important, is the celebration that we have this upcoming Saturday. So Saturday, June 29th, throughout the Universal Church is a huge feast day. It's the feast day of St. Peter and St. Paul, these two pillars of the early church, Peter and Paul. And that actually was the feast day of the First Petersburg Church. So the First Petersburg Church was St. Peter and Paul Church, St. Peter and Paul Parish. And so we thought that would be an appropriate day to kind of land the plane with the Petersburg identity that we've been using for these last 15 years. The Petersburg parishes has been part of our identity, and we're so grateful for all the good work the Lord has done with this identity as the Petersburg parishes, all the people who did so much and all of their talents, their gifts, their energy. We're so grateful for all that's happened. So we're going to land the plane on the Petersburg parishes on this June 29th feast day of Saints Peter and Paul. And actually, Archbishop Schnurr is going to come up for the 4:30 Mass at St. Joseph on June 29th. He's going to celebrate the Mass in honor of Saints Peter and Paul. We've invited all of the priests who have either served our parishes or are from our parishes that they would, if they wanted to come back for this Mass. Some have said they can't. Some have said they will. And as of this recording, we're still waiting to hear back from some, but maybe you'll get a chance to reconnect with some of the priests. And then afterwards, we're going to have a dinner. So we'll go into the Parish Life Center, sort of a picnicky sort of dinner for the land and launch celebration. And so, like I said, we're landing the Petersburg parishes, and then we're going to launch the Holy Face of Jesus Parish. So that's how we got this phrase, the land and launch ceremony, the land and launch event. So it's super exciting transition. I mean, transitions can be hard, change is hard, but it's always important to kind of memorialize changes in our life. Think about graduation is an important thing to memorialize because it signals that the end of your school days and the beginning of, whatever's next. Sometimes it's going back to school, sometimes it's going out into the workplace. Even a marriage, right? We ceremonialize marriages because it says, this is the end of my single life, and so many important things happen, right? Your parents teach you about marriage, you have time with your friends, and then a marriage signals the beginning of a new life. So these ceremonies to mark transitions are important. Sometimes they're hard, right? Sometimes they're difficult, right? Some people really struggle in graduation or even letting their single life die in a marriage, but that is part of our lives, is to have these transitions, and it's always good to mark them. So we're going to do that this Saturday, June 29th. So invite everyone to come. I just invite everyone to come to this Mass. Father Willig will still have the Mass down in Bakken's at 4 o'clock, and we'll have all the other normal Masses. But this is special. This is a once-in-a-lifetime sort of thing. So if you're free on Saturday evening, or if you've got something you can cancel, I just encourage you to do so. So it should be a great event, this land and launch on the feast of Saints Peter and Saints Paul. Saint Peter and Saint Paul. God bless you. We'll see you next week in July on the Couch Chat. See ya.